water areas.
Okay, so do you see that there's a problem before and then you see the opportunity to make it more simpler?
A more extension of my invention as a physician, an inventor, and a wartime coach me.
How did you decide to choose Hedy Lamarr?
Hello.
Morning.
Okay, good morning everyone. Welcome. Are you guys ready for the final pitching?
Nowadays, the amount of microplastics.
So you are like love programming and Anita
Ben is some kind of police operator.
So you explained that you're going to be using a camera in
We created the project because we would like the younger generation
challenge in the games. That's really fun.
Okay, hello everyone. Good morning, good evening, or joining in this Zoom meeting.
I think there's something to have a better ad,
When the customer using your product, your idea,
which is why we should know the importance of secrets.
The presentation on your project areas for you.
Consists of wind power.
Install it in a permanent area, or is it?
Okay, hi everyone. Welcome to the Innovation Challenge of ICIA 2024. Today is the final pitching for batch 1. We welcome all the finalists to have their final pitching today. We really expect the best from you guys. We also feeling the gratitude from your hard work in doing your project, in doing the research, preparing for everything. We have heard all the story. So thank you so much for doing this far, and today is your big day. So later on, you will meet the mentor judges. So our mentor judges will give you question and also feedback to improve your projects. So we also would like to thank the partners and collaborators. Without them, we cannot have our ICI program until this part. So we really thank you so much for our partners and collaborators, as well as the World Creativity and Innovation Day as their ongoing support as well for us. Okay, the next one, we have this part as well to remind you again to rename your Zoom ID. Make sure you are in the right batch. So this is batch 1. Later on, please rename yourself using this format, P1 underscore the number of your pitching, and then underscore the country and underscore project name. So in case you forgot the number of your order, we will show you again the list of the finalists. We have number 1 until 15. Number 1, we have Smart Decomposer Bin from Indonesia. Finalist number 2, we have Meter from Indonesia. Finalist number 3, we have from Sri Lanka, the Seedling Savior. Finalist number 4, we have utilization of Acacia fistula leaves as biocorp from Indonesia. Finalist 5, we have CTUS from Indonesia. Finalist 6, we have passive heat waste clothes dryer from Singapore. And then finally 7, we have from Indonesia with the project title Ecolution. And then finalist 8, we have foldable dryer from Hong Kong. Finalist 9, air cooling room from Indonesia. Number 10, we have climate crisis quest from Indonesia. Finalist number 11, we have from Sri Lanka with the project title Water Purifying Machine. Number 12, we have EcoChop Poleware from Indonesia. Finalist number 13, we have CO2 sensor from Sri Lanka. Finalist 14, we have vertical farming, also from Sri Lanka. And the last finalist number 15, the sustainable village from Indonesia. So please rename your Zoom ID by using this order. And we once again congratulate you as the finalists of the Innovation Challenge in ICIA 2024. Congratulations once again for all the finalists. And the next one, I would like to introduce our mentor judges for today. We have 3 mentor judges for today. We have Dr. Nurhasliza Abdul Halim from Malaysia. Dr. Nurhasliza is the senior lecturer teaching in tourism management, sustainable development, and low carbon environment sustainability, and also urban planning. But unfortunately, we just got the news that she is hospitalized. So we really do pray a lot for her health. So that unfortunately she cannot be with us for today. But we still have the other 2 mentor judges with us. We have the next mentor judge from Indonesia. We have Mr. Quina Revaldi Limantara. So Mr. Ray is a visual communication design lecturer and a section head for the International Engagement of Networking and Partnership Department at Ciputra University. His expertise is business, art, and design. So can we say hi to Mr. Ray? Hi, Mr. Ray.
Hi, Mr.
Hi,
Ray.
Mr. Ray.
Hello, everyone. Good luck today.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so a quick hi to Mr. Ray. Next one, we still have one more mentor judge. Last but not least, we have from Pakistan, Miss Ayesha Inam. Miss Ayesha Inam is a computer software engineer, a STEM education specialist, and project-based learning practitioner by passion. She was formerly designed at the private micro school, Leo's Workshop by Beacon House, as the head facilitator of the school from 2021 until 2023. Prior to that, she served as the project-based learning coordinator at PNS Beacon House, Gulberg between 2017 and 2021. Currently, she is heading the STEM Lab Pakistan as the creative director and co-founder. Additionally, she has recently joined the global organization Franklin Coffee for the Leader in Me program as an educational trainer and coach. So let's say hi as well to Miss Ayesha. Hi, Miss Ayesha.
Hi, Miss Aisha.
Hi, and best of luck for your pitches. Really looking forward to that.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Miss Ayesha. Okay, next one. Yep, once again, these are the finalists list of batch 1, start from number 1 until number 15. Hopefully all of you guys are ready to impress our mentor judges with your pitching and also with the Q&A. So would like to remind you again for the time, your preaching is maximum 3 minutes, and then it will be followed right away with the question and answer session for maximum 5 minutes. Okay. Now, are you guys ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, great. Okay, can we move on to the next slide? Yep. And I guess then for the next one, I will pass the baton to Miss Puri. Hi, Miss Puri.
Okay, hi Miss Lisa, and hello everyone, and also hello our mentor judges. Thank you for coming, and I would like to also welcome all the finalists of the Innovation Challenge in this batch. And let's start to call the first finalist. Yeah, I'm so excited to have our sharing for your innovation to our mentor judges. And yeah, without any further ado, I would like to welcome for the first finalist, Fatia Almaira Shifa with the project title Smart Decomposer Bin or SDB from Indonesia. I would like to call the finalist one. Fatia, are you here with us?
Yes.
Okay, great. You can start for preparing your screen, and if you are ready, you can share your screen. Good luck. So your pitching session will be in 3 minutes. Then I would like to also invite the mentor judges to give the question.
Can you see it?
Yes, I can see your screen. You can start, Fatia.
Okay, thank you. So now I would like to represent my project. It is undeniable that the amount of waste continues to increase caused by various factors, such as inadequate waste management, population growth, and lack of landfills. According to data from Ministry of Environment and Forestry, in 2022, Indonesia produced around 68.7 million tons of waste annually. If left unchecked, then this matter will be a disaster in the future. To solve this problem, I had the idea to create a fairly effective waste decomposer tool that I called SDB, or Smart Decomposer Bin. It consists of several components, including 3 ultrasonic sensors, used cardboard box, LCD screen, an Arduino controller, breadboard, 2 bins, and jumper cable. How the tool works? This tool works by detecting people who want to put in the trash, then opening the lid can automatically. When it opens, you can separate organic and inorganic waste. The sensor inside the bin will detect the height of the trash. And when it reaches 30%, the data will be sent to the Arduino controller and displayed on the LCD. At that time, you can include maggot for organic waste and mealworms to decompose inorganic waste. This is the picture of organic waste and inorganic waste. And this is the picture when the data reaches 30% and then displayed on the LCD. Last, this is the picture when maggots and mealworms decompose after a few days. With SDB and the help from maggots and mealworms, the decomposition of waste, organic and inorganic, became more effective. This is in line with the Sustainable Development Goals, or SDGs number 13, concerning about efforts to reduce greenhouse gas emission caused by waste accumulation. I hope SDB can be a solution that can be considered for mass production and for the health of environment. With cooperation and innovation, we can create a cleaner and more sustainable world to our generation and the future generation. Thank you for your concern. Hopefully, this tool can make a positive contribution to the environment and society. Thank you.
Wow, it's a great innovation that you want to help for our environment. And I would like to invite Mr. Ray to give the feedback or question to Fatia.
Oh, okay. Hello, Fatia.
Hi.
How are you doing today? Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's very interesting actually, your idea about the waste management, right? About the food. So you put it there and then there's a bin that actually says that if the 30%, why is 30%? I'm just wondering about that. And then also I want to ask how long it takes for the maggot, and also what is the one maggot and
Mealworms.
the worms? Yeah, how long it takes for them to finish the food waste? I just wondering about that for now,
Okay.
please.
For the organic waste, maggots have the ability to break down waste 2 to 5 times their body weight in 24 hours. So it's gonna take about 1 or 2 days to decompose. And for the inorganic waste or mealworms, it takes longer, about 3 weeks. And each depends on how many decomposer insect that we put to the bin.
Okay. And why is after the 30% and then we have to put the worm and also the maggot?
Can you repeat that? I'm sorry.
Yeah. Why? Yeah, that you said that after the 30%, after the machine, after the bin, it's
Yeah.
already reaching the 30%, and then you have to put it there. Why 30%? Is there any specific reason?
Because maybe I would like to say 30% because 30% is the bare minimum of the trash. So it's not too many and it's not too really little like that.
Okay. All right. So after they finish about 2 days and also about 3 weeks. And then after that, what will you do with that? What should we do with that actually?
For the organic waste, maybe I can take that to the um to the bin and inorganic waste too, because when it decomposes, it's already gone
Okay.
like that.
Can we use it as maybe like for the trees or something as a composite or anything? Can we do that? After the maggot finish and the worms finish the food?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay. All right. I think that's from me, Miss Puri.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Ray, for the question. And now I would like to maybe invite Miss Aishainam to give a question or any feedback to Fatia.
Hi, Fatia. That was such a nice pitch, and I loved your confidence. I wanted to ask these mealworms and the maggots. We have to put them in your bin ourselves, right?
Yes.
Are they easy to find? If we were to use these bins in some rural areas or some urban areas, what should we be telling people? Where can they find these maggots and mealworms?
Basically, because it's mealworms and maggots, you can find it in the bird shop because because bird shop it's like to eat mealworms and maggots.
And what happens to these worms after they're done with decomposing the organic and inorganic waste? What's their life cycle like? Do they live for a long time?
Yeah, they can live for a long time, and there is no side effect of it.
When is it that you need to put in more mealworms and more maggots? How long does it go? Like for one batch, how long does it last?
Like 1 until 2 days.
1 to 2 days.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. That's all from me. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for all mentor judges to give the feedback and also question. And yeah, thank you so much, Fatia, for sharing us your innovation, and good luck for your next improvement. And also maybe we wait you for your next version of your project. Thank you. Then we move on to the next finalist. I will try to invite our friends from Indonesia. Then we have Radia Arya Diaksa Putra Hidayat and Filosofi Pustaka Pesiar with the project title Meter Medical Waste Smoke Filter. And are you here with us, Radia and Ove?
Yeah.
Okay, then you can, hi, you can start to share your screen. When you are ready, you can just start your pitching.
Bukan. Oh. Yang mana? Wait. Wait. Wait.
It's okay.
There is a...
Okay, then we can see your screen now, and you can just start for your pitching.
Hi everyone, my name is Redar Ciptredayat. I'm from 6 Junior Surabaya High School.
And I'm Pilosope Pustaka Pesiar from 3 Surabaya Junior High School.
We are here to introduce you to our innovation called Matter for medical waste smoke filter. Why did we invent Matter? Incinerator give our impleasant odor. The smoke makes people around incinerator feel unsafe and with their health. In 2023, case people protest against incinerator of the waste because either unpleasant odor.
Matter is the solution to this problem. Matter is cheaper and easier to use. It also have a compact design. It can be installed in the airways on the house. Matter will suck the smoke and filter it into a cleaner air. Matter. The components used in Matter are MQ5 type gas sensor and a humidity sensor to detect is there any smoke or not. We put all the sensor outside this container box. There is a buzzer to notify the homeowner. We use Wemos type Arduino as the microcontroller. Those are located within this container box. It is connected to this flue which contain exhaust fan to suck in the smoke and an air filter.
The way Matter works, when the sensor detects smoke, the buzzer will be sound and immediately the exhaust fan will be activated. The smoke will be filtered to the air filter before finally come out and cleaner the breather to safe.
With Matter, people around the incinerator will breathe clean. Smoke contains some hazardous substance and it can harm the atmosphere that will increase the the speeding of climate change. With good air filtration, some hazardous substance can be repelled. People around the incinerator also could breathe cleaner air. They could also feel safe from the bad smoke because they have their own air filter in the house. Because Matter in line with SDG number 13, we hope that it can be installed in many houses around the hospital. The hazardous substance contained in the smoke resulting from the burning. Geser. Ya gimana? Satu.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next slide.
Okay, thank you so much, Ope and Radia, for sharing about your project. Now it's time for you to get the feedback or question from our mentor judges. I would like to invite Mr. Ray to. Okay, sorry. I think we would like to have from Miss Ayesa first.
All right, person first, great pitch. This was a great idea. I wanted to ask, why have you decided to use it specifically for medical waste? What about the other kinds of smoke? Will it run on those as well?
Wait. We immediately consider about the smoke from the
House. Around incinerator.
Around the incinerator or the waste. Burning waste is not allowed again in Surabaya. So now we research about
medical waste combustion.
About the familiar concept with the waste burning. So we get incinerator case in Indonesia, so we get with this matter. Sorry.
Have you tested it out? Have you tested this idea out? Has it worked?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's work.
So, what was your tool for checking the difference? Did you use any pollution detector?
Torch.
Can you repeat it, please?
What tool did you use to detect the difference of pollution in the air?
We use MQ5 gas sensor to detect different gas.
Okay, so after you used your meter tool to reduce the pollution in the smoke, how much was the difference before using it and after using it?
Change better.
Before we using the meter, the airways is not too help to breathe, and after we use it's to be better and cleaner to breathe. The smoke is filtered into the cleaner air then and the smell is gone.
All right, so did you use any AQI detector for telling the difference, or did it just feel better?
Can you repeat it again?
Did it just feel better while you were breathing, or did you use any AQI detector or pollution detector?
Not yet. Feel better.
Felt better. All right. Okay. And how much, for example, if we had to use your tool in different places, we can use it at homes, in offices, in hospitals, right?
The meter is compact and portable to use, so we can place it anywhere we want.
Is it a cheap tool to make or is it expensive?
It's
Cheaper.
It's quite cheap. It's around $6 US dollar is around is quite cheap.
All right. That's really nice to know. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Thank you, Miss Ayu Sainam, for giving the questions. And maybe for now, thank you so much for Meter for sharing your project, and also for our next finalist. I think we need to move since the time is up for the Q&A. And the next finalist, please be ready to share about your project. After Fatia and also Radia, the finalist number 3, we have our friends from Sri Lanka. With the project title, The Seedling Savior, please join with us Amar Mustafa, Tahir Iqbal Hussein. Are you here with us?
Yes, let me just quickly share my screen.
Okay. So the time is yours. You can start to your presentation.
Hello, my name is Ammar Mustafa.
And I am Tahir Iqbal Hussain.
When we were doing our research, we realized that there is a problem that does not get talked about enough.
Agriculture relies heavily on irrigation, with 70% of water usage dedicated to it. Unfortunately, 40% of this is wasted due to inefficient systems, contributing to water scarcity and climate change. Overwatering not only damages crops but also spreads diseases, putting a threat to farms, and as we all know, loss of plant life affects the rain cycle. Addressing these issues is crucial for sustainable farming and a better, healthier environment.
After identifying the issue, we considered two solutions and a lab system for watering the plants, but we thought that the farmer would not know how much water to put. So we went with our second option, a self-irrigation system that will water plants only when it's needed and how much is needed.
The first thing we did was make an LLM using wood. In the model, this box is supposed to be the tank. Those popsicle sticks are supposed to be the moisture sensor. This bunch of sticks here represent the Arduino Uno. And finally, these structures you see inside are the water pumps.
After we made our LLM, we started developing our most critical module, which was the system to water plants when the soil is dry. As you can see here, this is a circuit diagram for the MCM. After adding a screen to the mix, just in case of the almost impossible situation that our system malfunctions. Let's see it in action, shall we? So here is our project. As you can see over here, this is the soil moisture sensor. As it is in wet soil right now, it's not on. So when I remove it and wipe it, water starts pouring out, as you can see. Watering the plants when the soil is dry because it's not in the wet soil at the moment. And when I put it back, it stops.
Now that we know what we are doing, let's discuss how much it costs to put this prototype in action. This prototype costs around 1,920 Sri Lankan rupees, which is about 6.5 US dollars. So if we say 200 crops are taking advantage of the system, that makes it 465 USD, which can sound expensive, but after considering the system can be used for many more harvests, it might even be profitable for the farmers.
Thank you for helping us make sure that every precious drop is going towards nurturing life. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for sharing your project. And now I would like to invite Mr. Ray for giving the feedback or question.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for your presentation. Sorry, what's your name? Sorry.
Ammar Mustafa and
Tahir Iqbal Hussain.
Okay. Right. So I think it's a very interesting project though. I mean, I can see you already tried to do it in front of us, right? I just wondering, that area is a very small. How about if it's a big area? How do we use these tools to
That
cover big?
That cost fit was calculated with many small sensors in mind. So for
Okay.
every area we have.
So do we have to use all of these, or we can use which one is if a big area? Do we have to use all of these, like maybe like 50 or something, or we just use some of the tools?
The only item that has to be for each and every plant is the moisture sensor and the pump. All the computer and robotics and the screens are all inside this box. That one only need once.
Okay. So okay, that's interesting. What else? Yeah. The water. Is there any? Because I know that some of the plants needs more water than the other, right? Is there any? Did you put, like, for example, different kind of crops is different water resistant or something like that, or it's the same, all the same?
No, but in defining, when we're writing our code, we define what is dry soil and what is wet soil, and that can easily be changed for any plant.
Okay. So yeah. For the water itself, like how many is it automatically or something like that? So basically, if they need like 1 liter water, so after it says that it's dry and then it come 1 liter water and then it's done, or something like that, or not?
Water will continue coming until the moisture sensor will say that no, it's wet now, we don't need water anymore.
Okay, yeah. So Yeah, I think it's a good project that you can continue, right? And yeah, I'm not the plant expert, but I think yeah, you need to consider about that because some of the the plants need more water than the others. So I think there will be a different configuration between other crops or plants to the other. I think
Actually,
yeah, that's uh-huh.
we were planning to make an app, but due to the time notice, we couldn't. But we have started developing it. So in the app, you can set the moisture what you want.
Oh yeah, that would be interesting though. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can set, right? You can set it there in the app. Okay, so for this plan, how much water and everything, blah blah. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, I think good luck for your project. I hope you continue this. Probably it will be useful for the people out there. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for the question, Mr. Ray. And maybe I would like to also invite Miss Ayasainam to give feedback or questions.
All right, guys, I love this product because I love plants, but I'm a plant skiller. And this is my major problem. I forget how much water this plant needs or that plant needs. So I wanted to ask if this computer at the same time can be used for different kinds of plants, or does it have to be used only for one species of plants at one time?
We can make the code so it can be for many plants and many species.
So if we take it to a big farm with different species of plants, just one computer can be used. It's just that the thing that you're putting in the plant, the sensor and the watering nozzle or tube, that has to be bought for multiple plants, right?
Yes.
And we have actually used the Arduino Uno for the plants, which I don't think will be strong enough, but with a stronger computer, definitely yes, for the farms.
So how many plants or how many area can this cover?
As much as you need. You just need more moisture sensors as you go.
So you will need more sensors and more watering tubes for this.
Yes.
Have you used it on a bigger farm or some bigger nursery or multiple plants, or you haven't yet?
Not yet, but we are working on it.
All right. Great invention. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you for the question and also feedback from the mentors judges, and also thank you for the team for sharing us your innovation. It's really inspiring for us. Okay, I'd like to call for the next finalist after our friends from Sri Lanka, and then we also have our friends from Indonesia with the project title Utilization of Cassia fistula Leaves as Biocork. Richie, Marvelous Sunawi, and Kevin Fandi. Hi, are you ready?
Ready.
Okay, you can start your screen and also you start your pitching. Good luck.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Hello, my name is Richie, and my friend, my name is Kevin. Today, I'll present our product. My product is Biocork. So, our Earth today is, we observed that the most obvious problem happening in this world is climate change. This is caused by the increase of greenhouse gases. With this one is carbon dioxide gas. This gas is produced by the combustion of fossil fuels found in cars, etc. So, installation is Biocork. So, what is Biocork? Biocork model. This is Biocork models. These are Biocork models. So, what is Biocork? Biocork is an in-house filter for motorcycles and cars using Cassia fistula leaf. named Biacorp because the shape of the process leaf has a shape similar to a cork. There are several layers that function to reduce emissions in motorcycles and cars. So this is how to make a Biacorp. This is a material
used to make Biacorp and tools used to make Biacorp.
So how Biacorp works? First, recycled fumes enter the recycled exhaust gas. Second, recycled fumes will pass through the first layer of Cassia fistula leaf briquettes. Carbon dioxide will be filtered through this layer. Third, the filtered recycled fumes will pass through the second layer of cotton. This serves as a dust filter. And the last one, this repeats until the sixth layer. The filtered smoke comes out of the exhaust cleaner. So in the future, we will continue to research more about our product so that our product can more efficiently absorb carbon dioxide and reduce respiratory diseases and free radicals caused by pollution, so that people from time to time can enjoy a comfortable life.
This is our bibliography information from my product in bibliography.
Thank you, any question for judges and everyone?
Okay, that's a great presentation from the team from Indonesia. And now I would like to invite Mr. Ray to give the question or any feedback.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Richie and Kevin. Okay. It's very interesting that you want to change the what is it? The exhaust gas, right? From the motorcycles or the car. So it will not have you tried this with the I mean not in the motorcycle because you haven't made the metal one, right? Is that metal in front of you or just paper?
This is metal.
Oh, metal already. Have you tried with the gas like with the monoxide gas or whatever it is for the motorcycle? Have you tried it?
No, because it is only just a prototype, but in the future we will continue to research about our product named Biacorp.
Okay, so you haven't tried it yet, so you don't know how much effect is the this Biacorp if we use it.
Yes, but we will research about this so we can give impact to a good impact from the climate change. So we can reduce the impact of climate change.
Okay, but I just wondering, how do you know that using the leaves it can filter the gas emission?
Okay, because in Cassia fistula leaf, that contains flavonoid and saponin that can filter the carbon dioxide gas.
Okay, and do you think later on, right? So yeah, maybe later on, when you already try, right? So maybe you can try like how many years or how many times that we have to change the filter and everything, or is it replaceable or something like that? So I think you need to consider that later on when you make the real one. I think it's very interesting because I know the gas emission from the car, from the motorcycle is very, very annoying, right? It's very makes our earth climate the climate change because of the pollution in every car and every motorcycle. So if there is any replaceable or what is it, a different kind of exhaust that you make like this, I think it's very interesting. But later on you need to think or you need to consider about that. Consider about the effect. Is it very effective to reduce the gas or not? And then how many times do we need to change, or every year do we need to change, or everything, something like that? So I think that's from now. Do you have anything in mind?
I think for things this problem, I think where we are together to do something to change our earth condition. I think we can change our earth condition to be a better one. I think we can count what time, but if we do better and we can do fast as possible, we can do it more fast to give back earth condition to be a better one.
Okay. Yeah, it's a very good start. Good job. Thank you for that. Yeah, I think for now, that's all from me. Thank you, Ms. Puri.
Thank you.
Mr. Ray, and well done, team. Thank you for the nice presentation. And also, I would like to continue for the next finalists. We have for the next finalist from Indonesia again. Yeah. Please welcome Princess Delda Ilmiah, Namira Aisyah Handiana, and also Soraya Berlian Nasir with a project titled CITUS, Composter Technology with Ultrasonic Sensor. Are you ready, Princess Namira and Soraya?
Yes,
Okay, you can just start if you are ready. Thank you.
Hello everyone, let us introduce our team. I'm Princess Delda Ilmiah.
I am Namira Aisyah Handiana.
And I'm Soraya Nasir. We are from Kelas 1 State Elementary School, Surabaya, Indonesia. We would like to present our innovative product called CITUS, Composter Technology with Ultrasonic Sensor. What kind of innovation is it?
Ladies and gentlemen, waste food unwittingly becomes a fatal problem for the environment. This often comes from leftover food. Indonesia ranks fourth in the amount of food wastage with a total of 20.93 million tons of leftover food per year. This food waste can pollute the environment, especially air pollution, because it emits unpleasant odors and methane gas, which is harmful to the atmosphere.
Well, we can solve this problem with food waste processing equipment. We make a tool that can turn leftover food into an organic fertilizer. There are several things that need to be prepared to make this tool, namely ultrasonic sensor, controller Arduino Type WEMOS, automatic water pump motor, bucket, container for organic fertilizer, small pipe to drain liquid fertilizer, reservoir for liquid fertilizer, and battery. Once the material is prepared, the material is assembled into a tool that we call CITUS. First, install the bucket as a composter or container for food waste. Put together the composter and the food waste fertilizer container with the composter positioned on top. Then assemble the ultrasonic sensor and controller Arduino Type WEMOS. A series of sensors and controllers are installed on the liquid fertilizer container from food waste. After that, as the last step, install it with an automatic water pump motor.
After assembling the way this tool works as follows: put food waste and other unused organic materials into organic waste container. The composter can produce liquid fertilizer and compost within 3 until 4 weeks. After becoming liquid, the fertilizer liquid will go down into the liquid fertilizer container. Once within a certain height, the liquid fertilizer will be detected by ultrasonic sensor. The data generated by ultrasonic sensor will be captured by controller, then triggers the water pump motor to work automatically. Then the liquid fertilizer can be flowed into liquid fertilizer container. This project is aligned with SDG number 13, climate change.
With this innovation, we aim to reduce toxic gases in the Earth's atmosphere and to solve climate change. We hope CITUS will make it easier for us in the short and long terms. We can harness food waste to become organic fertilizer in a simple way that anyone can do. In the long run, this innovation can maintain the energy cycle to provide benefit for life. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much, CITUS team. And it's a really great presentation and also innovation. Let's hear from Miss Aisa Inam for keeping the feedback or questions.
All right, girls, first thing first, I loved your energy. It was so good to see your pitch.
Thank you.
Okay, now my question is that in Pakistan, we use these big clay pots for making compost. And we don't use any sensors or Arduino in it. So what was your reason for including technology in this? How does adding Arduino sensor make a difference? That is something I want to understand. I have an idea, but I want to understand that more.
Because Arduino is affordable and easier to use for everyone.
Yes, but we can make compost without using Arduino too. Is that correct? So why are we using a sensor and a system that, what are we doing with that data?
Because we want to do it automatically.
Sorry?
Because we want to do it automatically.
Okay, so when you're making this compost, again, you have to make use of the mealworms and the maggots as previously discussed. Is that correct for making compost?
We don't use the maggot.
It's decomposing. It's a decomposing bin.
Yeah.
How is it decomposing? What method is it using for decomposing the materials? Okay, I couldn't hear it. Maybe there's a lag at my end.
Sorry, Tim, can you repeat your answer, please?
Yeah, now we can hear it. Can you please repeat your answer? Couldn't hear it before.
Can you repeat, please?
Yeah, my question is, okay, let's change the question. I want to ask, what are you doing with the data that your system is collecting? As you mentioned in your presentation, that your system is collecting data in the end. All right.
Yes.
Okay, girls, thank you so much. Best of luck with your tool and working further on it.
Thank you, Miss Aisa. And let's hear also from Mr. Ray.
Oh, do I need to do it as well? Okay. Yeah, I think that's a question that I want to ask as well. Like, yeah, almost the same questions with Miss Aisha. Yeah. So I think from now, I think I just need to just saying that maybe please continue this and maybe try to figure out some things that missing here. But I think it's a good start for you all. Yeah. So please don't stop and please make it works better later on. I think that's from me. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Ray, and I will continue to the next finalist, and also thank you for Situs team for presenting your innovation. Now we move on to the finalist number 6. We have Kailas Lim with the project title Passive Heat Waste Clothes Dryer from Singapore. Are you ready? Hi.
Yes, I'm ready.
Kailas? Okay, you can start to share screen, and also you start to do the pitching.
Just wait a moment.
Yeah, this is done. You can just share. Yeah, I don't know. Share.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see it.
Good afternoon, mentor judges. Mr. Ray, Madam Aisha, and good afternoon, fellow inventors. My name is Kailash Lim, a homeschool student from Singapore. Today, I'm a heat farmer, sharing my innovation, a dryer which harvests heat waste from other household appliances. The problem I'm investigating is how human activities and machines generate massive amounts of heat waste as the byproduct of their main function. I noticed that most household appliances generate a lot of heat waste that is not being used. Current solutions for heat harvesting are mostly complicated using devices like thermoelectric generators. This challenged me to find a more simple and affordable solution that everyone could easily adopt in their everyday life. If everyone can use it, heat harvesting innovations could have a bigger impact across society. Impactful solution for the win. I found that clothes dryers are the main producers of heat waste in households. And next, it was aircon compressors. So I wondered if I could use an everyday product to replace one machine and still achieve the same task of drying clothes. I decided to call this configuration innovation. I hope to reconfigure homes using heat waste and wind waste from the aircon compressor to dry clothes. Here is my clothes dryer design. It will be made of super strong polyamide plastic. It is retractable and extendable, easy to repair, and very affordable. It can be mounted in front of aircon compressor vents in any type of housing. I tried out prototype 1.0 in a local house in Indonesia, and it worked. And here is prototype 2.0. It is made of only 4 parts. It is foldable. It has foldable and flexible hinges that can fit around different angles and shapes. So the hot air from the compressor flows onto the clothes to dry them. I'm excited to create more heat harvesting innovations, and maybe with thermoelectric generators when I get older. Next time, maybe you'll see my oven heat waste TEG phone charger. Thank you.
Wow, it's a great presentation. And now I would like to invite Mr. Ray to give feedback or any question.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I think it's a very simple, idea, but I think I know this is very, it's working, because in my house I use this this what is it, this system as well. So when I finish washing my clothes, so I just put it in front of the aircon, the place. What is it called actually?
Called
Aircon compressor.
aircon compressor.
Yeah, from the aircon compressor, and then later on it will all dry, right? So yeah, I think the idea of making the new system with the, what is it, so you can put it in front of the aircon compressor. I think it's a good idea. Maybe you just need to reconsider again, like making a better design later on. So maybe it will be good for what is it, to sell. It's, for me, the design is too simple right now, so maybe you can innovate something for the design itself, so people really think that your product is very innovative and also very useful for them. But for the use, I think it's a good thinking. It's a good start, I think. Yeah, you just need to escalate the design, the innovation, I think. Yeah, that's from me. See, but yeah, well done for now. Thank you.
Wow, yeah. Well done, and thank you so much for the suggestion, Mr. Ray. It's good later for considering and what Mr. Ray mentioned. And thank you so much for your sharing. Thank you and good luck for your next improvement of your project. Okay, I would like to call the next presenter. Yeah. After from Singapore, we would like to go to Indonesia. Then we have Lukman Maulana with the project title Ecolution. Are you ready with us, Lukman?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, you can start to share your screen. And the time is yours, Lukman.
Yeah, so first, let me introduce myself. My name is Lukman Maulana. Today, I'm gonna explain about Ecolution, a carbon monoxide gas sensor device. Wait.
Ecolution, a carbon monoxide.
So, do you know the impacts of air pollution? Air pollution caused by motor vehicle is one of the primary environmental issues in many cities worldwide. Toxic gases such as carbon monoxide can lead to respiratory problems, irritation of the eyes, throat, heart, and lung disease. Therefore, there is need for a device that can provide and direct information on the level of toxic gases. So the solution is to create and design a device that can quickly and accurately detect the level of toxic gases, which you can install on motor vehicle. There are manufacturing process device. First, the materials. There are MQ sensor, Arduino Wemo Series controller, buzzer, connecting cables, and other additional device such as laptops, smartphones, and battery. There are device circuit assembly. First connect the MQ sensor detect gas first connect the MQ sensor to the Arduino VMOS, and then connect the buzzer to the Arduino VMOS. Ensure all devices are properly connected and securely installed. Last, process our device programming. Program the Arduino VMOS to read data retrieved from the MQ sensor. Set the threshold for the normal level of toxic gases. Program the logic to trigger the buzzer if the gas level exceeds the normal limit. Add IoT communication features to enable the device to send data to monitoring platforms or user smartphones.
in this device also has device operation. First, MQ sensor detect gas will be placed near the motor vehicle exhaust pipe, and it will detect the level of carbon monoxide gas. Arduino will process the data retrieved from the IoT app from the MQ sensor. If the CO gas level exceeds the limit, Arduino will activate the buzzer. Finally, the buzzer will sound as an indication that the vehicle emission exceeds the normal level. This device also has benefits. This device can help reduce harmful toxic gases from motor vehicle by providing warnings if the CO gas level exceeds the allowable limit. So it can help increasing the awareness of public health environment. Thank you. It's for me. And then this is my device. And then this is my device project process documentation. Thank you.
Thank you. That is great. That's a great presentation, Lukman. And now let's hear from Miss Ayesha Inam for giving you feedback or question.
Hi, Lukman.
Yeah,
It was
hi.
a great presentation. Great job done here.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, can you tell me if you have tested this on some vehicle or any running vehicle? Have you tested it on some motorbike or car?
Yes, I have.
What did you test it with?
I tested with my motorcycle and with my car.
So what is the limit of carbon monoxide gas or any other harmful gas after which it buzzes the sound?
The normal limit is 420. 420.
420.
Yeah.
And after that, it makes the sound.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, what should we do after it starts making the buzzing sound? Is there any way of stopping that gas emission immediately?
Yes. You should stop the vehicle for 5 to 7 minutes. But if you want to walk, you have to walk with uh, s- uh speed like 10 to 15 kilometers per hour.
All right. And after that, if you run the same vehicle, it will produce less gases.
Yes.
It will. All right. So that was also some good knowledge to know. Thank you so much for sharing. Why
Yeah.
don't you send it off to the traffic police?
What? Can you repeat that?
Why don't you sell this tool to the traffic police?
I still thinking about the price, how many would I sell it.
So you haven't defined the price yet?
I found to making this tool, I need like 83,000 rupiahs or $5.13. So maybe I will sell with less price.
Try
So
to sell it.
anyone can afford it.
That's a very good idea. Try to sell it for $11 at least.
No, I will sell maybe at $4 or $5. So anyone can buy it.
All right. Best of luck for your invention.
Yeah. Thank you. Yes.
Thank you, Miss Ayesha Inam, for the question and also the suggestion. And thank you, Lukman. That's really nice future plan. We cannot wait to see your next version of your project.
Yes.
And thank you for your presentation, Lukman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good job. Yeah.
Yes.
I want to call the next finalist. Okay. Okay, please wait. Let me check my screen. For the next finalist, we have from Indonesia. Yeah, with the project title, with the project title Air Cooling Room. Alvin Johan Pratama and Christopher Rainer Rusli from Indonesia. You can start sharing your screen. Okay, the time is yours. Excuse me, I
Still
think
on
you
mute.
still muted. Yeah, okay.
Afternoon, judges and everyone. My name is Alvin. And my name is Cristo. Now we're going to present our product named air cooling room. Do you know what kind of gases can damage our earth? Yes, there is. Yes, there is carbon dioxide, carbon dangerous on the earth. So we create a solution to this problem, namely by making air cooling room with one machine to function. Because apart from being able to filter carbon dioxide, it can be also reduce the tar content in cigarettes. The way this machine works is, first, the carbon dioxide is sucked in through the absorber fan, then driven toward the aspen pads, which function to filter dirty air, such as dust. Then enter the evaporation cooling pad to cool the air temperature. Then enter palm leaf brake, which function to reduce carbon dioxide and remove tar compounds found in cigarettes. Enter the dynamo to direct the wind towards the foam polyester, which function to maintain temperature of the machine. Show that it doesn't get hot, then enter the water form for the cooling process and exit through the cooling fan. Meanwhile, we also use solar panel so that this panel function to automatically recharge the battery with 50 power. Any question? Thank you. Any question?
Okay, that's a nice presentation, and I would like to invite. Maybe I would like to invite Mr. Ray to give the feedback or any question.
Okay. All right. So, I just wondering, can you tell me more? I couldn't really understand the system. So basically it will the air will come from the up there and then filter and then out again, or what? So the gas, so for example smoke, right? The smoke will go inside and then filter and then out with the clean one, or please explain it again.
Oh, okay. First, the carbon dioxide such in the throat, the absorber fan. Then driven towards the aspen pads, which function to filter dirty air such as dust. They enter the evaporation cooling pad to cool the air temperature. The enter the palm leaf brake, which function to reduce carbon dioxide and remove tar compounds found in cigarettes. Enter the dynamo to direct the wind towards get the foam polyester. Foam polyester, which function to maintain the temperature of the machine so that it does hot and they enter the water for the cooling process and exit to cooling fan. Meanwhile, we also use solar panel, so these panels function to automatically recharge the battery with 50 watt power.
Okay. How many the area that cover in this one machine? What is the coverage area, do you think? So for example, like your room here, do we need just one or do we need more than one?
One.
It's only one, yeah, and already cover all the rooms
One
there.
only cover two room.
And then how much do you think this will be if you sell it?
Maybe one.
How much, like the price in dollars?
It's very expensive because evaporative cooling pads are expensive.
Have you counted maybe how much you want to sell? Not yet.
In rupiahs is 1 million rupiah. 1 million.
Okay, so around 1 million rupiah for one machine, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And then yeah. Okay. All right then. I think it's enough for me. It's okay. Thank you. Well done though. It's a good one. You made that. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ray, and also thank you, Eric Cooling Room team, and good luck for your next improvement of your project. And I would like to continue for calling the next finalists. We have our friends from, I guess it's from Indonesia. Yes. We have our friends Alina, Karsten Maria Stella Fortunata Satriatama with the project title Climate Crisis Quest. So the time is yours. You can start to share your screen.
Hi, I'm Stella and my friend Alina. We're from Sulawesi Mulia School, Indonesia. Here we'd like to present our project, the Climate Crisis Quest. Climate crisis has been an imminent danger for our Earth. It has massive effects on our lives, and to fix it, we need to act together. According to the IPCC, or the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Crisis, change is particularly crucial in three areas: technology, money, and how we behave. So we need to advance technology quickly enough, invest much more in technology, ideas, and programs that keep emissions low, and we need to change our lifestyles willingly. We'd like to act on point 3, changing people's lifestyles. Our target is young people, kids, and teenagers, because their state of mind can be influenced more easily, and it will stay throughout their adulthood. So when they are ready to live and make decisions, they've already had the idea of climate crisis awareness in their minds. We wrote our project in a game because it's fun and cool, and closely related to kids and teenagers. The main purpose of Climate Crisis Quest is to share the facts and knowledge about climate crisis. Only by having enough knowledge, we can grow awareness, which will move them to act and change their lifestyles.
To start this game, first the player runs down the spiral with signboards explaining the history of climate crisis from time to time. This downward spiral shows the declining of our climate. When the player reaches the ground level, he or she will enter the 4-story building. The first floor is a maze, and the player has to solve problems about the causes and terms related to climate crisis. If the answer is right, they can go on. But if it is wrong, they will be trapped in the dungeon or in a dead end.
For every answer choice, there will be an explanation at the end, so the player will learn about the matter in each question. On the second floor, the player has to solve quizzes and puzzles with problems related to the effects of climate crisis. Player has to choose the green box for the right statement or the red one for the wrong one, and put it in the place provided so they can advance to the next floor. After finishing this floor, we hope the player will have a better understanding about the effects of the climate crisis. The third floor is the lava floor. The player must jump from stone to stone by solving problems about what we do to fix the climate crisis. When the player passes this floor, we hope he or she will know how to act to fix the climate crisis. The top floor is the room of achievement. The winner will be awarded with a trophy, gift box, and the title of Climate Crisis Warrior. It's to appreciate the player's effort to learn and emphasize that doing good things for our climate is glorious and should be proud about.
The end result that we hope is that young generations that have no clue about the issue of climate crisis after finishing this game will gain more knowledge about this aspect, grow their awareness, and be willing to change their lifestyles to save the earth. That's all from us. We hope our project can be useful. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Wow, that's a great presentation and I like your project. Let's hear from Ms. Ayesa Inam for feedback and also maybe the questions.
Hi guys, this was such a refreshing project to see. I play games myself and I play the games with my students and my kids. So this really resonated with me. What tools have you used for making this game? Was it done in Minecraft?
It's done in the program called Firestorm.
Firestorm. So it's a separate program. So if I want to play this game, I will need to install this program, or is there some app that I can go and install and play the game?
We haven't developed it far enough, so if we can develop it in another app, more people can access it more easily without downloading Firestorm.
So right now it's only available at your own device, but you can make it accessible in future, right?
Yes.
Okay, have you tried this idea on Minecraft or Roblox or creating a game over there so more and more kids could play?
No, not yet.
I am currently trying to recreate the game in my Minecraft world, but I am still trying to do the block part because pushing things is pretty hard in Minecraft and there's not really a block that you can actually push with the player.
So over there, the whole game revolves around true and false. It's just a button to push and then you can move on to the next challenge, right?
There are 3 different levels in which the first is a maze with true or false statements and different questions. And the second floor, which you can push boxes into small crates to answer the questions. And the third is the lava floor, where you pick 2 different statements.
Okay, I think I love the simplicity of the game and how user-friendly it looks. And great job, guys. It was really nice and refreshing to see.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Ms. Ayesa Inam. Then it's a great presentation and also I like your project. And thank you, team, for sharing about your project. And maybe I would like to continue again to the next presenter. Okay. After from Indonesia, we will have our friends from Sri Lanka with the project title Water Purifying Machine. Will be presented by Amatullah Mufadal and Fatima Kotbudin. Hi, Amatullah and Fatima, are you here?
Yes, we're here.
Okay, you can start to share your screen and the time is yours.
Can you see my screen?
Okay, now I can see it.
Good morning and good afternoon, judges. My name is Amatula Mufaddal and I'm from Sri Lanka. We have designed a water purification system using aquatic plants. This innovation can help millions of people around the world who face a lack of clean water. The most affected region is the sub-Saharan African area. This innovation is eco-friendly. This innovation is eco-friendly and the plants absorb chemicals and toxic gases from the water. Several plants such as totora, duckweed, and hair has been used in the treatment process. This system has been automated via coding that is installed in the Arduino board. How it works, this is the model of our system. When a water level sensor detects low water in tank A, the valve automatically opens and fills water in the tank. The purification process begins and ends when the required pH level of the water is achieved after a period of time. After this, clean water is pumped into tank B, which can be used through the tap. The system aims to provide clean and safe water for communities. It is a simple system which can be implemented at a low cost. However, availability of plants and instruments, the unit might need to be explored. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for sharing, and also maybe for now I would like to invite Mr. Ray to give you feedback or questions.
Okay. Thank you for your presentation. I just wondering about the plants. Is it hard to find the plants actually?
We still have not yet discovered like the plants which we need, like the totora and the duckweed. We don't.
Sorry, I cannot hear your voice.
Have to
Can you repeat it
still
again, please?
figure out. Can you hear me now? Hello.
Sorry, can you repeat it again?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. We need to still figure out where to get the plants from, and when we get these plants, we need to experiment the pH level of the water and see if it comes to 7, and then we have to find the estimated amount of time the plants take to purify the water to send it to the next tank.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's if this system works, I think it's very interesting because we're not using any like machine or anything like right. So just using the plant. So the plant will clean the water and everything, and then the clean water will just go to the another area, and then it just we got the clean water. I think it's very interesting. But do you think that if we put it in like a tank, is it works or not? Do you think? Or it should be in the big area, for example, like the pond or something like that?
It's like more efficient if it's in another tank, then people can come and bring buckets and things to fill the clean water in, and
water is not ready for drinking because it's not filtered yet after going into tank B. So for the filtration system also, we have to yet find out a way to do.
Okay, yeah. So do you think is it in the house or should be out from out from the house?
It will
Is
be
it
in like
possible
a
in the
center
house?
area. No, it's like in a centered area where a lot of people can access it.
Okay, so it's not for personal, yeah? It's for communal.
No, it's not. Yes, communal.
So it's for communal, yeah? So it's not working for personal people. Is it possible
Yeah,
if
it's a
we do it
communal.
personal, like in the house?
It can be possible. It can be possible, but it's more useful if it's a communal thing, because then there will be less amount of expense going into the machine built, and there will be less amount of places where it is. So there is not one for each one, and the cost is less.
Okay. Okay, so because I was thinking about the business, right? So later on, if you want to make it this as like a business, maybe if it personal, so every house can have it, so they can have the plant, they can buy the plant and everything, and then they can have their own clean water. That would be maybe a good one. I think that's all from me now. Well done. Thank you for your presentation.
Thank you, Mr. A, for the feedback to the team, and thank you, team, for nice sharing, and also we want to know the improvement of your project in the future. Next, I would like to call the finalist number 12. We will have our friends from Indonesia with the project titled EcoTropical will be presented by Dominicus Jesli, Peter Samuel Pakpahan, Leonardo Nathanael Winata. Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
You can start the
Yes.
sharing and the time is yours.
Hey. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for giving attention to us in final pitching today. I'm Desley.
I'm Leon.
Peter. Together, we're excited to introduce EcoTropical, a sustainable solution to the global plastic pollution crisis. The table of contents.
Excuse me, sorry for interrupt you. We cannot hear you clearly.
Sorry.
We cannot hear. Can you just try to repeat your explanation and then we can try to check?
Oh, okay.
I think please the other you can please mute yourself first, and then when you want to explain you can unmute. For other member, please unmute yourself.
Okay.
I think there's a lot of background noise.
Okay. My sound clear?
No. I think you need to check the mic. Yes, we cannot hear you.
Yes. Okay. So maybe
Or
because
maybe the rest of the team can help.
And you're clear?
We suggest you to move to another room if it's possible because it's too noisy, so we cannot hear your explanation clearly. Is it possible?
Okay.
Okay, so for this kind of the technical things problem, maybe we can give you time for fix this problem and then we can back to you later. And I will start to continue. I will continue for the calling the next finalist. Thank you. Okay, please be ready for the next finalist. We will have from Sri Lanka, Shirin Jumana Shakir, and also Hadija Huzaifa with the project title CO2 Sensor. The CO2 sensor, the time is yours.
Yes, we are is the screen visible?
Yes, now we can see it.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone, and respected judges. Global warming can result in many serious alterations to the environment, eventually impacting human health. It can also cause a rise in sea levels, leading to loss of coastal land, a change in precipitation patterns, increased risk of drought and flood, and threats to biodiversity. This is Shirin Juza
and Jumana Shakir. So the problem that we are trying to solve is the escalation in global warming. CO2 emissions accounts for about 76% of total greenhouse gas emissions. And this is mainly caused by huge industries and factories generating large amounts of greenhouse gases, exclusively carbon dioxide, when manufacturing their goods.
In 2022, global carbon dioxide emissions from fossil fuels and industries totaled 37.15 billion metric tons. This shows us how much industries and factories contribute to climate change.
The reason we decided to come up with this solution is because when we were sitting in our economics class, we were learning about pollution permits. But the major problem is that it's very difficult and costs a lot when not done this way. Therefore,
to solve this problem, we have invented a device that will measure the amount of CO2 emissions a factory pollutes and hand this data over to the government, who will then present the factory with a pollution permit, depending on their numbers. In any case, if the factory exceeds the limit, they will have to pay a fine to the government. We feel that this may be a very realistic idea as this reduces CO2 emissions produced.
To do this, we have coded an FC22 sensor to an Arduino Uno and also connected an I2C display to show the readings. We have also included a buzzer and an LED light to show the circuit. And we have also used some everyday items to make the look-like model, as you can see in the slideshow. For the device, the most critical module would be the CO2 sensor. The sensor will detect the amount of CO2 emissions produced and present the data on an LCD I2C display. The readings will then be saved and sent to the government through the small storage space in the Arduino.
The components which we have used to assemble the project are listed below. We have used an FC22 sensor, an LED light, an LCD I2C display, a buzzer, a breadboard, and an Arduino Uno.
In the video, you will see that the LED buzzer and the light and the buzzer will start the CO2 emissions, will reach the CO2 emissions by the given limit, which is in this case 60. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, CO2 Sensor team for sharing about your project. Now it's time for you to hear any feedbacks or question from Maybe I would like to invite Miss Ayesha.
Hi, girls. This is a great product and great pitch. I do have a few questions though. Okay, I want to know that as we all know that there are CO2 sensors available in the market already. What difference does your project have with those? Why should we use your project or your tool instead of those sensors?
Because we are going to measure it and then it's going to be saved in an SD card and then it's going to be sent to the government directly. So that way it's
All right. So you mentioned that the particular amount that it's measuring and after that it's buzzing the sound is 60, right?
Yeah.
Why 60?
Well, at first, this was just a prototype to see if our project would actually work. And we are right now in the early stages of actually coding and building. So we thought that we might keep it 60 as a first step and then go on to develop it more in the future.
Okay, my last question is that it's you're saying that it's sensing carbon dioxide, but we know that there are many other harmful gases in the environment as well. How do we know that it's just sensing carbon dioxide and not sulfur hexafluoride or methane gas or any other gas that's really harmful for the environment? How do we know it's just sensing carbon dioxide or carbon monoxide?
So we're not really sure, but the sensor which we have used is supposedly only sensing carbon dioxide, and I think our code also, we have coded it so as though it mainly detects CO2 only. So I think that would be the cause.
How does your code know? What have you coded in your program that tells it that this is carbon dioxide? Is there some particular thing that it's measuring?
No, not really. We've just given the value, but I think that our sensor may be the thing because we have specifically used a sensor that detects carbon dioxide.
All right. And how does how much does it cost? The whole thing, including the Arduino, including all the tools that you're using.
Well, we've right now we've not really thought of the budget yet, but I think we're keeping it a little like so I think around $4 to $6.
And did you program it yourself?
We did get a help from our teachers a little bit, but I think we've done most of the work ourselves.
Very glad to know. Great job, girls.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Ayazainam, and good job, teams. Thank you for your presentation.
Thank you.
And then I would like to continue for the next finalist. We have the finalist number 14 from Sri Lanka, Taher Hussain, Burhanuddin Mois, and Burhanuddin Ali Asgar with the project title Vertical Farming. Now the time is yours.
Ladies and gentlemen, I stand before you today as a representative of Team Uploading, and I am thrilled to present to you a groundbreaking solution that is set to revolutionize the world of farming. Let's take a moment to consider the world we live in. By 2060, our planet will be home to an estimated 10 billion people. This exponential populational growth presents a formidable challenge, especially when it comes to food production. Currently, we utilize a staggering 4.4 million square kilometers of land for agriculture, an area larger than the entire Indian subcontinent. Yet, despite this vast expanse, our arable land is shrinking at an alarming rate of about 23 hectares per minute. It's a ticking time bomb, a looming crisis that threatens our very survival. But fear not, for we at Team Uploading have taken up the mantle to defuse this ticking time bomb. Our solution? Vertical farming. Under the SDG Life on Land, now you may be picturing a towering skyscraper filled with lush green on every floor. While that's part of our vision, Our approach is much more compact and practical. We're bringing the farm right into your living room in a unit no larger than your average fish tank. It doesn't, but don't let the size fool you. This compact design is a powerhouse of efficiency and sustainability. Vertical farming is not just about optimizing space, it's about comprehensive solutions that address multiple problems plaguing traditional farming. It reduces it dramatically reduces water usage by 70% through the use of hydroponics. It curbs deforestation by freeing up fertile land. It eliminates the risk of crop loss during transportation by enabling farms to be set up anywhere, even in urban settings. It shields crops from unpredictable and often harsh weather conditions. And perhaps most importantly, it enables the growth of organic crops without the use of harmful pesticides, thanks to a controlled pest-free environment. But we didn't stop at just reimagining the farm. We've reimagined the entire farming process. We've enhanced the power of technology to supercharge our farms. Our farms are equipped with waterproof RGB LED lights powered and programmed by an Arduino Mega board. These are not your ordinary lights though. They cycle to an array of colors, each color genetically modifying the plants to enhance the attributes like making their fruits or vegetables bigger, juicier, sweeter, and more. And the best part, our system is intelligent. We've integrated an LDR sensor that adjusts the brightness of the lights based on the ambient light levels. This means that even in dark rooms, our farm thrives, ensuring optimal growth conditions for all the plants. Ladies and gentlemen, the future of farming is here. It's efficient, it's sustainable, and it's ready to revolutionize the way we grow our food. This is more than just a step forward. It's a giant leap towards a sustainable future. Welcome to the era of vertical farming. Welcome to the future where food production is no longer strain on our planet, but a harmonious, sustainable future. Welcome to the future brought to you by Team Uploading. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for the presentation. Vertical farming project, it's a great project. Then now I'd like to invite Mr. Ray to give.
Okay, hello. Right. So talking about vertical farming is very, very satisfying. I know. I know about vertical farming. I think it's a very interesting, right? Have you thought about the budget about vertical farming? Is it expensive or it's actually affordable?
As we talked about it in our presentation, this won't be like large scale vertical farmings. It can fit into your living room, so it will be fairly affordable.
How much is it gonna cost?
We haven't calculated the budget yet, but it shouldn't be that high.
Okay. If it's in the living room, I don't know, but I already not really understand about a plan, right? The plan in the night, they get out the CO2, right? But and then what is it? Is it right, Miss? Can you help? I'm talking about plan. Plan, there's a CO2 and then they take O2, right? So if we put it in the living room, is that okay for us to live there as well with the plan? Have you
Yes,
think about that?
It will be fine as plants don't require that higher level of carbon dioxide to do photosynthesis. It will be fine for us to live.
Okay, because it's a vertical one, yeah. So it's a different kind of plan. Yeah? So it's not a normal plan that always we cannot use them in the living room or something like that. So yeah. What do you think about that?
I'm sorry, I didn't understand.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really understand about the plan as well, about a plan, but I know that plan we cannot put in the living room because they have carbon dioxide and everything. And then they took O2 from us and everything. But is it okay with the vertical farming in the living room? That's the main question that I want to ask. Maybe you need to think about that as well. But I think vertical farming for me is a very satisfying. It's really nice. I think it's good opportunity for you to continue this project. I think that's from me. So I don't really know about the plan, but I just heard that vertical farming is a good opportunity in the next because yeah, you know, you add the light, you add the sensor and everything. I think it's a good innovation already. So yeah, you may continue this and please don't stop. Make it works, makes it better. Yeah, I think that's from now from me.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Ray, for the insights. So yeah, as always, whenever we have this final pitching, we are learning together actually. So thank you so much for all the finalists for sharing your projects so that we can learn together. So yeah, I think the time's up also for the question and answer session. Thank you so much, finalists number 14, the vertical farming, for sharing your project, as well as our mentor judges for the question and feedback. Now we will move on to the next finalist. We have finalist number 15. Okay, with the project titled The Sustainable Village from Indonesia. Hi, Mahameru and Ibrahim, are you here with us?
Hi.
Hi, nice to meet you. Okay, so if you guys are ready with your project sharing, the time is yours. All the best.
Okay. Hello, judges. My name Elu and my teammate Wafi. We are from Indonesia. Today, I will show you about our project, the Sustainable Village. Start from my machine. It used to process plastic bottles that need to be recycled. The reason I made it because many people produce bottles waste. First, plastic bottles will be put into the hole, then the bottles will slide and move to the washing machine. After it clean, the bottle move to the drying machine. Then they will move to the processing machine where it will be melted. After it becomes hot liquid, then it will be mold and have been pressed will go to the final machine, namely the pressing machine. They will be cold for a few hours and they will become a new product like a brick. The brick can use to be a building. This machine uses solar power, so it is safe for the earth. Wafi, your turn.
Hey, did you know that cow manures can be a product? That is why I created this farm. In this farm, we have cheese and milk factory, rice field, and independent organic fertilizer. So in this farm, cow manures is collected by flowing water, and the water collected solid cow manure and liquid cow manure. The liquid cow manure is channeled into grassland for feeding cow again and into rice field. And the solid cow manure is dried and made into fertilizer. And the dairy products is ready for production into cheese and milk drinks. Liquid cow manure is actually good for soil fertility. And the workers for this farm are from the community around the farm and rice field. The rice from the rice field is being harvested and then distributed throughout the area. That is all I can say, and thank you.
Okay, is that all? Sustainable Village team?
That's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for the project sharing. It's really great. Now, I would like to invite our mentor judge to give you question or feedback. So let's hear from Miss Ayesha. Hi, Miss Ayesha.
Hi guys. As usual, the presentation was lovely and I love how much detailed it was in your sustainable village. There are so many things going on and you have given a lot of detail on it. The thing that you're doing with the bottles, with the plastic bottles, we actually have a child in Pakistan who is using plastic bottles and other waste materials to make tiles manually. So I just saw this idea that you guys have, it's kind of a factory that's converting plastic bottles into tiles. And those tiles can actually be used on the floor of different buildings. And he's actually making use of that. So I know for sure that it's doable. It's the other bit that you have mentioned where the cows and all the other thing is going on. I want to know if if you have an idea about the circular design, which means when we think about circular design and sustainability, everything that we are using gets used in something else. So it completes a cycle, it completes a circle. While making this sustainable village, have you thought about that? Where everything is going? Where are the plastic bottles coming from? If the village is sustainable, it shouldn't be using any plastic bottles, right?
Yes.
So where are the bottles coming from?
People.
From people. Okay, and are you using these tiles somewhere in your village?
Yeah.
Where are they being used?
Yes,
Any
there is
idea?
a lot of people that use like plastic bottles in like my area.
All right. And the other thing that you've made in your sustainable village, it's basically the main idea is using the cow manure for different things.
Yes.
Is that right? So have you thought about the greenhouse gases emitting from the cow manure and burning it, or making use of the cow manure? Where are the gases being catered to? Is it did you think about that? I'm just trying to understand your project more.
Yes, I'm gonna like research more the farm because days ago I was busy.
All right. And the idea that you're talking about, it's a prototype.
Yes.
Have you seen it, any bits of it in action in your city or some village nearby or wherever you're living?
No, not yet.
And you used Firestorm for making this?
Yes.
Yes? All right. That's very innovative. Good job done. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss Ayesha, for the question and feedback. So that's the end of the Q&A time for our 15 finalists here. Thank you so much, Sustainable Village team. Now that we are moving on to our last finalist, we still have one more finalist. I would like to call Eco Shop Polware. Are you guys with us?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, miss.
Yes, finalist number. Okay. Okay, great. So once again, please take your time. If you guys are ready, you can start sharing your projects. All the best.
Are my voice clear?
Yes.
Yes, very clear. Thank you.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for giving attention to us in final pitching today. I'm Desli. I'm Leon.
I'm Peter.
Together, we're excited to introduce EcoTrapBallware, a sustainable solution to the global plastic pollution crisis. This is the table of content. Okay, the problem identification is as the human population grows, so does plastic waste. This waste threatens our planet, affecting everything from city streets to ocean life. It's urgent because it clogs waterways, harms marine life, and poses health risks to communities due to the toxic chemicals. We need immediate action to safeguard the environment and public health.
Fortunately, there's hope. Enter EcoChop Bowlware, or invention, primarily made from rice flour, offers a beacon of light in this dark scenario. By choosing EcoChop, you're not just reducing plastic waste, but also creating organic waste, aligning with SDG 12, responsible consumption and production. Now, let's explore what makes EcoChop stand out from the crowd. Our utensils are crafted from eco-friendly materials that decompose harmlessly. They're thoughtfully designed to be not only practical but also edible, minimizing waste. EcoChop provides versatility with both chopsticks and a bowl, and most importantly, it supports a circular economy by utilizing renewable resources.
Now that we understand feature, let's talk about the impact. The potential impact of EcoChop would be EcoChop Bowlware will significantly reduce plastic waste, helping to preserve our planet. It will protect marine life and ecosystem from harmful plastic pollution. EcoChop promotes sustainable living and responsible consumption, and it contributes to a circular economy by minimizing waste generation. I want to envision this. Imagine you're enjoying your meal with EcoChop, knowing by it contributes to a cleaner planet. How does that make you feel? Excited? Empowered? That's the power of EcoChop. Now, with the vision of cleaner future in mind, I invited you to join us in this eco-friendly revolution. Together, we can make a significant impact on our environment. Choose EcoChop for your daily meals and be a part of the solution. That's all from us. Thank you for all of your attention.
Okay, perfect. That's exactly 3 minutes. Thank you so much, EcoChop Bowlware team, for your project sharing. Now let's continue with the Q&A time. I would like to have Mr. Ray to come to the virtual stage and ask question or give feedback.
All right. Thank you guys for your presentation. My first question is, what is actually the weaknesses of the EcoChop Eco Bowl? What do you think is the weakness?
Weakness.
Which contact or device do you want to call?
Yeah, what's the weakness?
Which contact or device do you
Well, it easily it can't stay for long. So if you made it, you gotta use it quickly. You can't you can preserve it, but it's better to just eat it right when you made, just to use it right when you made it. Like it's not, so it's just better to use it immediately when you made it.
So the cycle, yeah, is not that. What else? Is that all the weakness?
No. The integrity, well, it's the integrity is also not that strong. It can, if you accidentally made it fall, it will break easily. So you gotta be careful with it.
Okay. How about the prices? Have you think about that? Is it gonna be expensive? As we know that a plastic bowl is very cheap, right? To compare with the
Yeah.
plastic bowl. What do you
Well,
think about it?
it's around $50 for one set, and yeah, and it's edible. So yeah,
$50. So in rupiah will be
7K.
7,000.
Yes.
7,000. But the plastic bowl is only maybe like 700 rupiah, is it?
It's one set with the, yeah, I guess, yeah, you can say that.
So maybe 10 times. So it's okay. And also this is edible, yeah. This is edible, so you
Yes.
can do that. Okay. Yeah, I think this is what we have to think, yeah, about sustainable. It's not something that cheap because plastic is very cheap, right? So you can get it in very cheap, so you can sell the food in a very cheap one. But using the eco chop, there's an extra money that we have to spend. So people need extra money as well for that, right? With the so yeah. It's not something bad. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, like, yeah, you need to know that the sustainable thing is very expensive. So you need to figure out maybe later on in the next project. I mean, like, when you continue this project, you need to think about the costs. So if there's any innovation that can make this sustainable bowl, something like this is very cheap as well, almost the same like plastic, I think it will be very useful because 700 and 7,000 is quite big difference for one just a bowl. So yeah, maybe you just
Oh,
need to
oh
think
yeah,
about that. Yeah.
it's a set actually. It's a bowl and the chopsticks, but yeah, it's still will not change the fact that it's expensive.
Yeah. Chopstick with the wood chopstick, I guess it's only like 200 rupiahs, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so 700 plus 200 will be only maybe like 900 rupiahs. But with your set, it's at 7,000, right? So yeah, it's still something that expensive. It costs more. Normally, maybe if you want to buy a food, normally maybe like 20,000, and now it will be like 27,000. So that's the consideration you need to think about that. But it's a good start. I mean, it's a good start to think about something that sustainable, but you have to think about the cost later on. If you can reduce the cost, it will be a good opportunity for you to make this innovation works. That's for me, I think. Is that clear? Yeah, quite clear.
Yeah.
Okay, great. I think that's all from me right now. It's a good job, guys. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Ray, for the question and insight. That's also sum up the Q&A time for the Eco Chop Bowlware. Thank you so much for Eco Chop Bowlware team. All the best for your projects. Now is the end of the session, everyone. All the finalists are already done with the project sharing. So I would like to share a bit of announcement before we dismiss our session. Yep, so would like to inform that for the award announcement and the global celebration will be done on Sunday, 28 April 2024 at 10 a.m. until 12 p.m. in Bangkok, Thailand. But we will have it hybrid as well. So means for our on-site and online finalists, participants will also be able to join. For the online finalists, we will share the Zoom link for you guys to join the events as well. So we will continue the session later on. Our mentor judges will move to the breakout room to discuss the awards for the Innovation Challenge category. So, and then we will announce it on the 28th of April. Now I would like to hear message from the mentor judges. Maybe the representative from the mentor judge can have a quick overall message for all of our finalists today for the Innovation Challenge category. Maybe from Miss Ayesha.
All right. So, yeah. So I've been attending a few pitches lately. There was another competition going on about climate action yesterday as well. And it is so heartening to see kids working on these very pressing issues and the awareness that you all have. We did not have it growing up. So reflecting on the whole process a while back while we were going through the last presentation, I was just thinking that, think of it 100 years ago. All of these things were so cheap. using eco-friendly materials, using nature-based materials. And now when we think about using them, they're more expensive than the man-made stuff. So I think it's a point to ponder how difficult we have made our own lives just by human action, destroying the whole climate and destroying the whole earth. So I think our generation and our older generations actually made things worse. So we have a lot of hope in the kids and in the next generation, the work that you guys are doing and the efforts that you guys are putting in, at least as a mentor, as a person of this generation, I have a lot of hope in you guys. So best of luck. No matter who wins this challenge, I think all the work that you guys are putting in is great. So keep on working, do not give up, and just make the world a better place.
Thank you, Ms.
Okay.
Aish.
Yeah, thank you so much, Miss Aisha, for the message to all of our finalists. Now is the last session we have, so it's Wi-Fi time. Okay, so for everyone, I would like to invite all of you, if you are comfortable with your camera on, so let's take a group photo together. We would like to take 3 times since we have 3 pages here. So once again, if you are comfortable with your camera on, so please turn on your camera so that we can take photo together. Okay. Check the screen. Okay. Yeah, thank you so much for turning on your camera. And I would like to do the countdown from 3 to 1, 3 times. Okay. So now is the first one. Let's take the shot together. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so that's for page 1. And then now is the second page. In 3, 2, 1. Thank you. And the last one in 3, 2, and 1. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. Now that we have come to an end, so I would like to thank all the finalists along with the supporting teams as well, and also our mentor judges for spending time with us during weekend. Happy weekend, everyone. So hopefully all the questions and feedback from the mentor judges can give you spirit to keep improving your projects. Okay, so thank you so much, everyone. If you have any questions or any feedback as well as the Zoom link later on to join the award announcement, so it will be sent by us through our contact. Okay, so thank you so much, everyone. So you may leave the Zoom meeting. For our mentor judges, we will proceed to the breakout room for the final discussion of the award. Thank you so much, everyone. Stay safe.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
Miss Lisa. Thank you,
bye.
Miss Lisa. Thank you, Miss
Thank you.
Ina. Thank you,
Bye.
Mr.
Thank
Ray
you. Thank you.
Faldi. Thank
Lisa,
you.
thank you, Miss Valdi. Thank you, Miss. Thank you, Miss Aisha.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
No, 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 no.